So, Mr. Desmond, if you're in the house, please, we got people coming in now and let them in. Thank you so much. As people chime in, welcome everyone. I'll get started now. I appreciate for those of you that got here early. My name is Carlos Alvarez, and I live here in the US, in the state of Florida. It's a beautiful state. It's always sunny over here, sometimes rain, but for the most part, this is where most people come to retire. So that's the state I live in. And for the last 30 plus years, I've been an independent entrepreneur. And I want everyone to really understand that part. Let me go ahead and mute everyone. Okay, let's clean that up. And so the reason why I want to share who I am, because I want you guys to at least know who's behind the mic and understand that I'm not just a person that just got started in the online business. I've been doing a lot of business online. I've done very, very well in my career online. And today I have a consulting agency, a marketing agency, and a home office. So I'm kind of retired and I do this more for fun than anything else. The money is great. I get to spend a lot of time with my family. And so, throughout the years, I got to learn some skill sets. I got to learn how to manage and teach and how to support and also to be mentored. So I've been mentored by some great people, very successful people. I still to this day follow success, people that are even more successful than I am. I consider myself a lifetime student. I will always be a student. I am a US Air Force veteran. I did serve my country because I love this country very much. So I did serve my country. And so today I want to share with you a story about a platform. This is why you're here. And better believe that myself, because I've been in the online world for so long, I do have a certain criteria that I follow when I finally make a decision to get involved. Uh, First of all, I am not an owner. I'm just another member like everyone else here, a bidfluencer. So I'm sharing because I want to share with others of my excitement, the perspective of the way I see this business platform. I'm a visionary, so it's very easy for me to see into the future. That is where I believe 80% of my success comes from, is having a vision. The other is taking action, and then faith, all in that formula. So that formula has been very good to me. And so just wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit and to understand who's behind this mic. I'm a seasoned, savvy businessman, and I look forward into sharing this story with you. So welcome to Toucanwin. That is the platform I'm going to be discussing today. And so the question is, how was Toucanwin created? Well, there were two industry leaders that came together. One comes from the direct sale industry. The other one comes from the gaming and casino industry. And so they did get together. I consider it destiny. They were destined to come together for this purpose. These guys, when you get to know them, they are purpose driven. And let me tell you something about purpose driven people. Purpose driven people are people that have already succeeded uh, created success at a certain level. And now, because they've reached that level, they're now in purpose. So now they realize I've been I've been blessed with a beautiful lifestyle. I've been blessed with a beautiful life, and now I want to take the rest of my time and live in purpose. So purpose-driven people are great people to be around because they are an encyclopedia. That's how I see them. And so these two gentlemen, purpose-driven gentlemen, are very successful in their own careers. Right now, Kelly Foote, who is the brainchild of this platform, has 30-year career in the direct sell industry. He's a network marketing icon. A lot of folks knows this name very well. Um, what's cool about Kelly is that he's not just a person from the corporate side, but he's also been on the other side of the fence in the field. So he understands completely what it takes to build a team. He's done it multiple times, and each time he has built an organization of over 100,000 people. And so when you guys see this man posting in the Facebook group, pay attention. That is a clue. Pay attention in the Facebook group when this gentleman is posting. He has consulted over 475 network marketing companies. That is a lot of companies. So you better understand that for somebody to consult that many companies, can you imagine the experience this gentleman has? He's a global leader for sure. He earned that title, a trainer. He's trained others, created millionaires. And so that's the gentleman in front of this entire platform. And then his partner, Don Fechter, 32-year veteran in the gaming casino industry. And if you guys been to one of our corporate Zooms, you get to hear Don. Don has some serious experience in the gaming world. He's owned and managed his own software company. So you know what's so cool about that? Understand this. This platform has its own software crew in-house. It's all in-house. That's a huge deal. For those of you that have been in the industry a long time, that is one of the most refreshing news you can possibly hear when it comes to a company. Don has also helped over 250 Native American communities start successful gaming operations, casinos. He's been part of the software development of casinos network. So that's the extensive experience that these two gentlemen bring. And that is why I'm excited because when they came together and began brainstorming, Mr. Kelly had always been impacted by a specific company that I'll talk about, but he's always been impacted by it and always thought about it throughout his career, throughout the years. It's always been in the back of his mind of a specific company. And then Don, with his experience, you know, he's at the point, like I said, these fellas are purpose driven, so they're at a whole nother level than many of us because they already reached the level of success. So they came together and they thought about two specific industries that you are going to know one of them, but the second one just might be a first time for you. The first industry is already a multi billion-dollar industry. And the second industry is the most popular industry in the world. It has the biggest trend in the world. And so basically, we're talking about social media. And so these guys said, what can we do and take advantage of the power of social media? And what company has the massive amount of profit? What would be that company? And can we put the two together? And so hence you get to see what's in front of you. We all know social media is a powerhouse when it comes to uh, real engagement, real time people. 2 billion folks visit some kind of social media platform on a daily basis. Penny auction. That is the other platform, ladies and gentlemen. Penny auctions. If you're not familiar with that term, definitely do your homework. But as of last year, just this industry alone did about over $200 billion in revenue. Over 200 billion in revenue. Massive, massive amount of profits. So putting these two industries together, they created some new categories. Like you see here, Bitfluencer. You're going to hear that term a lot. So I hope you're ready to take notes. So how do we know that this platform, and what I'm talking about is called Toucanwin, will work? So remember, I mentioned Mr. Kelly always had this one company in the back of his mind. Well, it was because Mr. Kelly was a consultant for a company about 10 years ago. And this company was so impactful, so impressive, because this company, in just a little as 18 months, only 18 months, generated $1.2 billion in revenue. They had over about 1.2, 1.8 million people in the platform in just 18 months. They definitely broke industry records of all times in both the engagement part of registration and revenue. What is $1.2 billion? Well, if some of you know has a calculator, and let me know, 1.2 billion divided by 18 months, post it in the chat, but I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, it is about 60, closer to $70 million a month. Can you imagine a company making profits of 70 million a month? How much is that per week? What would that look like on a weekly basis? 70 million. We got 7 days a week. Uh, just we're talking uh, almost 20, 15 million. Yep, 15, 17 million a week. Ladies and gentlemen, keep those numbers in mind, because it's mind-boggling as I go along with this presentation. So what are penny auctions? For some of you, this might be the first time you hearing about it, but penny auction is nothing more than a website designed to bring companies or brands or folks that have access to products where they're going to auction it off at an 80 to 90% discount, and then the audience has an opportunity to win it, items that they can only dream of owning. So penny auctions has become a phenomenon, and I'm going to show you why. And especially now with Toucanwin and what they're doing, it's going to get very popular very fast. So how do penny auctions work? Well, it's just like a raffle, a lottery. You know, you buy a ticket, and then one person wins, right? People are buying tickets, 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 in the hopes of winning, when they know there can only be one winner. So the same thing here. In a penny auction, for example, there's an auction, a $200,000 car being auctioned off for 16,000. That's a great deal, right? That's less than 10%. I mean, that's more than 90% discount. So of course there's going to be a lot of buzz. Of course there's going to be a lot of people trying to win that car. Well, for you to even participate in the auction, you got to buy what is called bids. Bids, just like tickets, lottery tickets, raffle tickets. In this case, they're called bids. So they cost $1. However, when you use that bid in the auction, it's only valued at a penny. So the value of the auction, when you submit that bid, the value only goes up by a penny. Hence the term penny auction. That's where you get the term penny auction from. So I'm going to recap because the math is fascinating and you guys are going to see how massive this opportunity really is. So the winner of the car is happy, but the platform is also happy. And so let's go over that. Let's find out why this could even happen. Okay. So let me explain a little more in depth about penny auction. So again, for you to be involved in a penny auction, you got to buy what are called bids. And you can buy them by the packs of $10, 20, 50, 100, 200, 500, and 1,000. And depending on the pack, that's how many bids you get. Because each bid, the cost is $1. So if you get a $10 package, get 10 bids. Well, let's talk about that. Let's say there's an auction for $100 product and they're auctioning it off at 90% discount. That means $10. A lot of folks are submitting their ticket, right? Their bid, submitting until it reaches the $10 cap. That's the value of the auction. Once it reaches there, now the clock begins. And of course, whoever beats the clock wins the auction at a $10 win. However, the question is, how many pennies are in $1? How many pennies are in $1? Even though you paid $1 for the bid, in the auction, when you submit it, it only worth a penny. But the company already collected. Remember, you had to buy the package. You had to buy the bid pack. So the company already collected. So in actuality, the $10 winning auction ended up collecting $1,000. So do you think the customer is happy for winning the product at a 90% discount? Better believe it. But the penny auction is also happy for the major profit. And let me show you the numbers. Let's say Toucanwin auctions off a $100 gas card. Think about that, right? A lot of people are talking about gas nowadays. Imagine you coming to an auction, trying to win a $100 gas card for $10. Remember, each bid cost you $1. However, you're submitting it into the auction where it's going up in just a penny increments, just a penny. So when the auction is over, $10 have been collected, but in actuality, that's 1,000 bids that have been collected because 1,000 pennies equals $10. But the actual value of those bids are $1 each, right? Everybody paid for those bids up front before they could even join the auction. So the true revenue here was $1,000 profit. I mean, $1,000 in revenue collected by the platform. So let's do the math. So the platform collected $1,000. Of course, the winner is excited because they just won $100 worth of gas for $10. That would be cool, right? To win one of those every week. And some people are going to do that here. However, the cost of that gas card for the company was $100, right? But remember, the company collected 1,000 minus $100 gives the company an actual net profit of $900. Talk about a win-win, right? Everybody wins here and everybody's excited. So now let's talk about the money and let's break it down. What is the big deal about the profits being made here? Because I tell you what, folks, there's 3 or 4 other companies right now, penny auction companies, making billions of dollars, but they don't offer anything like this. Those are corporate companies. So what do you think they do with their profits? That's right, they keep it all. They don't share those profits with anyone. And that's why Toucanwin is going to become a giant. Is going to become popular very, very fast because these guys, again, they're purpose driven. They're here to change the world, here to change lives. And so that $900 profit is now broken down. 75% of it, of that profit, is going to be shared by all the Bitfluencers in the platform in the form of global profit sharing pools. So what is 75% of $900? It is $675 commissions going out from the profits. Can you imagine? Now, that's only one auction on $100 product. Can you imagine that? What if we had 100 of these auctions? What if we had 1,000 of these auctions? Can you imagine 1,000 of these auctions? That's $675,000 in commissions for the day. For the day. Talk about an industry game changer. So let's talk about, let's compare, right? Let's compare what you're used to. You're used to product driven companies, whatever. It don't even have to be product driven. It could be a service. But let's talk about the traditional company today, direct sell company, and they have $100 product. So they make a sale, right? So now they just collected $100. Now the question to me, to you, is how much of that $100 can these traditional companies actually afford to pay commissions with? They just collected $100. That means that's all they collected, $100. So now they got to pay out commissions from that $100, right? Whether it was a product driven company, a service driven company, digital service, telecom service, whatever the company is, at the end of the day, they got to get creative and find out what's the best way and the most commissions they can pay out from the $100 they collected. Well, let's just say company A is able to take $50. That's 50% of the 100 and pay that out in commissions. That's company A. Company B, which is Toucanwin, the penny auction platform, took the same $100, but they were able to create a $675 commission. $675 commission from a $100 product. So the question is, what company do you want to be part of? Very, very powerful. It's a no-brainer. I want to be part of Toucanwin. It's obvious. Toucanwin is an industry disruptor. It's going to be collecting big profits, which means big commissions. 75% of those profits are going into commissions. So let's exercise our imagination right now. Let's say Toucanwin will, and they are, it's a certain, for certain, will be conducting thousands of auctions on a daily basis with exciting items folks are going to love to win. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a full Bitcoin. Full Bitcoin right now, what, 21,000? So we're going to auction it off for $2,000. Do you think we're going to create a buzz when all of us are on social media and letting everyone know that Toucanwin is auctioning off a full Bitcoin for a 90% discount? That is going to be crazy. There's going to be a lot of traffic in this site. There's going to be one winner. One winner. Now, for $2,000, They're gonna collect. They're gonna auction off a Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is going for what? About 21,000. The company's gonna collect $200,000 on that one Bitcoin, 10 times the amount of its current value. 75% of that is going into commissions. Let's talk about an NFT. You guys ever heard of an NFT being auctioned? That's right. An NFT is going to be auctioned into Toucanwin platform. Let's talk about the most popular one in the planet. It's called the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT. Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT. Those things have sold for several $1,000,000 for just one NFT. Let's say we do a $500,000 NFT for $5,000. 90, 90, oh no, sorry. 90% discount would be 50,000. A $500,000 NFT for $50,000. Do you think that's going to create buzz in the NFT world? You better believe there's going to be a lot of traffic here. A lot of traffic. Now watch this. A $500,000 NFT being sold for 90% discount. The company collects $5 million. Ladies and gentlemen, 75% of that goes into commission. PS5, PlayStation 5, right? Very popular game console, going for $600-700. Let's just round it off to 600. Well, it's going to be auctioned off for $60, right? 90% discounted. Even at $60, this company is going to collect $6,000 off of one PlayStation 5. 75% of that goes into commissions. You guys could see the pattern here. iPads, cell phones, exotic cars, luxury vacation, luxury real estate, customized golf carts. That's for me. Uh, even this is interesting. Even annuity policies, $250,000 annuity policy. That means it's an insurance policy that pays you every month for the next 10 years at $250,000 a year. They're going to be auctioning that off for 25,000. Do you think that's going to create a buzz? Better believe it. I hope you guys got the picture here and how massive this platform is going to be. How much millions and millions and millions of revenue it's going to generate. And you know what? Toucanwin is going to be a household name because it's going to change lives. They promise to take 75% of that revenue and share it with the community. So a quick recap so you can really capture how powerful the possibilities are here. Let's take this is one of my favorite cars, a 2023 hardtop convertible vet, retailed at 100,000. Remember here, we're going to auction items as much as a 90% discount. So in this example, $10,000, the winner is going to be excited. But look at the platform, the magic of the penny auction. Even though someone walks away and wins this Corvette, 10,000 in pennies were just collected. 10,000 in pennies were just collected. So how many pennies are there in $10,000? Remember, right? We did the math earlier. 100 pennies per dollar. So you take $10,000 times it 100, that gives you $1,000,000. So the platform just collected $1,000,000 in revenue on a $10,000 auction. Talk about people excited in both sides. Someone just won an exotic car. So let's look at the breakdown and why a lot of us are so excited about this platform. So here's an example. So $1 million collected. It takes $100,000 to pay to buy the car. So you mean to tell me this company just netted $900,000 profit off a $10,000 auction? $900,000 profit, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the math is crazy here. That is the only adjective word I can possibly think of every time I hear this. It's crazy. And I mean crazy good in a good sense. So 900,000 in profit, 75% of that, remember, the owners here are purpose driven. 75% of that 900,000 is a $675,000 commission pay for that one. Oh, and that's one auction. $675,000 in commission off of one auction. Now, you guys are ready for this? Get ready on the chat. Who can tell me what is 675,000 times 10? 675,000 times 10. I'm going to give you guys a moment so you can just post it on the chat. Anybody that knows math here, please help me out. 675,000. That's right. 6.750 million. 6.750 million. 6.750 million. I got to keep repeating that. In a day. That's only 10 auctions in one day, ladies and gentlemen. 10 auctions. You got to get excited. That is what we're talking about here, is the profits. The profits are insane on a daily basis here. You got to, practice your vision. You got to practice your special powers in seeing the future. And the future is just around the corner. We're on schedule to launch the first week of September. So now let's talk about the money. Let's talk about you and I and why we're excited and why we're helping this company grow the community and bring a lot of traffic to this site, because that's our job. Our agreement with this company is that we're going to participate. And if I want to be part of the revenue, I promise to bring people into the platform, and all the people that I bring are going to join the platform for free. Now, we're in pre-launch right now, so there's a special promotion. And this is the first bonus for everyone, first bonus. And because you're joining us during pre-launch, you're automatically going to be promoted to the first rank called Successful Bidfluencer. Successful Bidfluencer. And you get to earn 20% of all the bid packages that are purchased by your personally enrolled members. These are from your personally enrolled members that enroll into the Toucanwin platform. At the end of the week, the company is going to tally up how many bid packages have been purchased for the week, and you get to earn 20% of that. So listen, let me give you an example. You enroll 20 people. Okay, you enroll 20 people. And by the way, folks, if you focus on the bottom of the page, there is disclaimers here. Again, I said it from the beginning of this presentation. I'm not an owner. I'm just another member here, an associate, sharing information. In this specific presentation, it's for educational purposes only. All results are based on individuals' own efforts. Please refer back to the Toucanwin Social Influencer Income Plan for the complete details. And Toucanwin makes no claims or guarantees of any earnings. So with that said, let me give you this example. You enrolled 20 people. You personally enrolled 20 individuals. They're all going to come here. They're excited to be part of the auction. They each purchase $100 worth of bids because they are excited to win at least 10 of those $100 cards, right? They're $10 each. So what the company is going to do is tally up that amount of purchases for the week. And if you had your team do at least, in this example, $2,000 worth of purchases, you just earned $400 for the week. And that is the 20% presented here. The second bonus is called the peak performance bonus. Now, this is very, very powerful bonus. It's a 5%. And basically what the company will do is the total amount of revenues that they collect on a monthly basis, they are going to take 5% of that, set it aside for this specific bonus. And this is just a thank you bonus for those of you that had your personally enrolled buy bid packages, and at the end of the month, the system's going to tally up whose team have bought the most amount of bids, and you will end up in the top 20 producers. Well, here's an example of that. Let's say the very first month we launch, Toucanwin makes $2 million in revenue. 5% of that is 100,000. That is shared by the top 20 producers. That equates to $5,000 each influencer just made in that bonus. And because everybody's all over social media saying, I just won a $100 gas card for $10, the following month, we have a lot more traffic, a lot more auctions, and now Toucanwin just collected $10 million in revenue for the month. 5% of that is $500,000 shared by the top 20 producers. It is a $25,000 payout for each bidfluencer that month. Now it gets better because the owners, again, purpose-driven individuals, they said, you know what? We're going to cap it out. We're going to cap this bonus out at $25,000. So you can't make no more than $25,000 in this bonus. That's a good thing, because what do you think is going to happen on the third month when everybody on social media is talking about Toucanwin? Well, they're going to make $20 million. So now they just doubled their revenues. So guess what happens now? So instead of the top 20, now there's the top 40 that are going to be sharing this bonus. So every time the company's revenues go up, the more top producers will get paid. How cool is that? How cool is that bonus? If you guys got it and you're excited, please post a number 1 in the chat. So our third bonus, this is the most exciting bonus, is the 50% that is taken from the entire revenue of the net auction, all the profits that come in every month. 50% of that goes into 10 global profit sharing pools, 10 of them. And ladies and gentlemen, let me share something with you. And this is incredible, because there is no other company. This is going to be hard to ignore right now. So please pay close attention. This is where Toucanwin shines. This is where it shines. While other companies, current companies out there, pay you from only your efforts and the efforts of your team, here at Toucanwin, in this specific bonus, you get to earn from the entire company's revenues. Wow. From the entire company's revenues, not from your own efforts. So how does that look like? And this is crazy. So to get access to this insane revenue sharing pool, all you have to do is join for free right now during pre-launch. And you're going to qualify to collect from the very first global sharing pool. That's why you see on the screen just that one money bag circled, because that is the first global sharing pool. Now, here's where it gets fascinating. Out of all the 10 global sharing pools, that number one has the largest percentage collected from the entire company's revenue. You know that 50%? Well, out of that 50%, 20% of that goes into that first global profit sharing pool, the first one. And we're all here qualified for that one pool already. Those of you that are already involved. So you know what? After we put this together, we had a few experts analyze it and study the model. And this is what they predicted. They predicted that Toucanwin will be an industry disruptor and a game changer, and is going to create records. It's going to break records. It's going to have the biggest payouts in the history of the industry with the largest earnings ever. It's going to have the largest amounts of enrollments. I was on a conversation today, and we have a specific individual that is excited and is going to join us. And he has direct access to the team of one of the most popular television series in the world. And he has access to the memorabilia of that TV series. And I'm telling you what, when they make the announcement that they are going to auction off some of that memorabilia in Toucanwin, and you got 100 million fans, guess where those fans have to register? They got to register in the Toucanwin platform. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is going to be an exciting, profound, hopeful business model you've ever been involved in. So now the question is, how do I get access to multiple pools? Well, very easy. Build a team. Come and build a team. Come and help us build a community here. Now, here's another category, pretty cool, they created. It's called auctionpreneurs. Auctionpreneurs. These are individuals that you and I know that are already selling products. They either have a storefront, retail store, dealership, all those items, something that is attached to a real business. So you can bring them over here, and they're going to be excited because they get an opportunity to earn 2 to 5 times more revenue than they would traditionally. And then for using our platform, Toucanwin gets a fee, and they get part of the profits as well. So also, this created another stream of income for you and I, because each one of us knows somebody, right? We know someone. So what if you had someone and they come in here, they auction off their product, they make a profit. Well, whatever profit they make, what if I was to tell you that the Toucanwin company is going to pay you a 20% commissions for bringing that person into this platform? And every time they make an auction sale, you get 20% commission over and over again. And if that person loves the platform, the experience, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to continue. That means each time you just earned another 20%, another 20%, another 20%. Amazing what these guys put together. Now, I'm excited about this part, Toucan University. Toucan University is a dynamic way for bidfluencers, excuse me, to be successful and qualify for our incredible revenue pools. So let me explain that real quick. I know in the other slide I said, hey, we all qualify to collect from the first global profit sharing pool. Yes, but this is what I found the company did brilliantly, very brilliant. So we now understand that we got our hands on a golden goose. How do we protect that golden goose? How do we assure that this platform is here for long term, for a long time? Well, the way we're going to do it is by making sure that those of you that are interested in making commissions here, you go through a 2-hour class. And in that 2-hour class, you're going to learn the terms, rules, and conditions, what you're allowed to say, what you're not allowed to say in social media. We want to keep you compliant. We want you to use the right language. And so the cost, and this is a requirement if you want to earn commissions, this is a requirement. So the cost is $39. That is going to cover your class for the year. That's right. The class is a whole year course. And the first thing you're going to do is learn about compliance. So now you can qualify to earn. The second thing you're going to learn is personal development and self-improvement and working on the mindset, because when you guys start to make a lot of money, you're going to want to have the right state of mind. And we're going to teach you a lot of things about wealth protection as well. So my favorite personal development, that's what got actually attracted me to the industry. We're going to provide courses designed for those of you who want to have an edge in business. And then what's cool about this here is that they also created another stream of income for those of us that do this on a normal basis. What I'm doing right now, a presentation. And if you're one of those folks too that build a team and you already have a lot of experience in public speaking and presenting, we're looking for you because we need teachers and professors to give these classes. The demand is here. We're already reaching 25,000, maybe 30,000. Last time I spoke to the owner, we were at close to 25,000 people in the system in just 3 weeks. So imagine when we launch. And so a lot of you are going to want to earn. So there's going to be a demand for these classes. So we need people to teach these classes. So if you want to be involved, all you have to do is apply back to the person that invited you. They'll give you the details. And once you apply and you qualify, you become a Toucanwin teacher. We already have the first group already about to get trained starting Monday, this Monday coming up. It's going to be the first group to be trained. And this is the coolest part. You see how I'm doing this presentation right now? I'm not getting paid for it. How many times have you been in this situation for other companies, right? This is what we do. This is one of our skill sets and one of the ways that we build our team. And this is how we ensure that we build a team, right? Because we create this kind of support system. Well, can you believe in Toucanwin? They're going to pay us to do these classes, starting at $1,200 a week start. Very, very powerful. So here's something the founders wanted me to share with everyone, whether you are a bidfluencer, an auctionpreneur, or just a bidder, you know, very exciting. It's going to be fun. On Toucanwin, there are so many exciting possibilities that all we want you to do is soar into the sky like the eagles. Toucanwin is taking penny auctions to new heights. So becoming part of this community can truly be life-changing. And so the question is, what are you waiting for? So to recap, pre-launch incentives. First one, you're going to automatically be promoted just for joining us for free. Just for joining now for free during pre-launch, the company is automatically going to promote you so you can start earning from the very first global profit sharing pool, which is 20% of the total revenues of the company. Second incentive, this is pretty cool. You're going to be invited to private auctions. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, private auctions. What's cool about that is that, think about it. You're going to be in a private auction with a lot less people, giving you the more odds of winning. That's what's cool about those private auctions. And then there's a third incentive. Meet Mr. Pennyworth. Mr. Pennyworth here is an automated AI bid butler technology. So let's just say you're excited, you love the program, you love this platform, you're just involved in several auctions because there are going to be multiple auctions happening at the same time. You're going to want to get involved in multiple of them. You don't want to miss out in any of them. So you know what? You can have an assistant helping you place bids on your behalf, even while you sleep. And so this technology is actually sold for $60, and we're going to get it for 6 months for free. So this is an amazing, amazing third incentive. And all you did was join us for free. So what's next? Well, you're going to get back to the person that invited you. You're going to register for free. You're going to log in. You're going to go into your email. Make sure you look for your welcome letter. And then you're going to log into your virtual office. And you're going to find 2-minute sizzle video, 6-minute presentation video. Comp plan is coming soon. The Toucan University video coming soon. You're going to have access to the weekly Zooms like this one, pre-launch website, back office, and access to leaders for 3-way calls. There's nothing that you can substitute when it comes to 3-ways. They're very, very effective. I've been using them for years, and that's where the majority of my success comes from. So you're going to find people, right, that you're going to share this with. They're going to go to Google. They're going to, Google penny auctions, and they're going to find all different kinds of articles. But just keep in mind and share it with them too. Regardless of what Google says, people are buying Powerball tickets every day, even though they know that the chance of winning are slim to none. People are buying lottery tickets, knowing that the chance of winning is slim to none. People go to casinos to play. People bet on sports, and people love penny auctions. And the biggest reason why is not just, the thrill of it. Of course, is the thrill of it. It's entertaining. It's exciting. It's fun. But I think there's more, it's something deeper than that. And it's exercising an emotion. That emotion is hope. People get to hope again. They get the hope that, hey, it's a possibility that I can win. What if I do win? So yes, we all know that the gaming has low odds, but millions and millions of people are playing. And I'm going to tell you what, you bring them to Toucanwin, they get to win even more because you guys are in for a treat. There's more to it than just winning the auction. There's even going to be winners after the auction. That's all I can say right now. So it's a win-win and life-changing. So, according to this article we found, the gaming industry, gambling industry, is going to reach $1 trillion by 2026. $1 trillion by 2026, thanks to technology. Look how quickly we can have access to items that we've all dreamed of having at a 90% discount. Powerful in itself, right? People are going to have hope. Well, Toucanwin took the industry and took it a step further. So not only are we going to offer excitement, offer fun, but and offer some great deals, but a lot of us are going to make some great money here. Some amazing amount of money. So what are the 3 steps now that you've already heard enough and you're ready to get started? Get back to the person that invited you, join for free, and please make sure you check your email for the welcome letter. Start learning everything you can about the Toucanwin business platform and start sharing with others. Even family and friends are joining because they want to participate and get a chance to win something at a 90% discount. Nobody's going to say no to that. Think about it, folks. For the first time ever, you guys are going to have the opportunity to actually invite your family and friends, because now you can offer something that's exciting and fun. Thank you so much for being here. Uh, Join us today, become a Bitfluencer, take advantage of this platform, get to know the ownership, the leadership, and I appreciate you being here. So I'm going to stop the recording and I'm going to open up the mics here for, let's see.